Now we'll turn to Lisa Pugh, the State Director of the ARC Wisconsin. The ARC is an organization dedicated to championing the rights of those with disabilities. Lisa has worked for many years on behalf of the disability community and has served on the President's Committee for people with intellectual disabilities. She'll speak to the risk of getting a false confession when interrogating someone with disabilities who hasn't been given appropriate accommodations. Lisa.
Good morning. I'm Lisa Pugh, the State Director of the ARC Wisconsin. The ARC Wisconsin advocates for and provides services to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, or IDD, across our state. The ARC is the nation's largest civil rights organization for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. Brendan Dassey has been in prison for over a decade because of an unreliable confession that was impacted significantly by his disability. Sadly, our prisons and jails hold too many people with intellectual disabilities who are robbed of fair treatment within the justice system. Since Brendan Dassey was convicted, there has been a significant growth of knowledge and understanding of how certain individuals, including those with IDD, can be more susceptible to authority figures, coercion, and misleading tactics. Police officers, investigators, attorneys, correctional officers, and others are not adequately trained to identify people who may have intellectual and developmental disabilities or how to accommodate their needs. The lack of understanding and failure to provide accommodations all too frequently leads to tragic results. People with IDD make up 4 to 10% of the prison population, but just 1.5% of the general population. Some are incarcerated because, like Brendan Dassey, they were coerced into giving confessions, and many do not receive the accommodations to which they are entitled, putting them at greater risk. Brendan Dassey and others with disabilities have the right to justice and fair treatment in all areas of the criminal justice system and must be afforded the supports and accommodations required to make justice and fair treatment a reality. This did not happen in Brendan Dassey's case, and we call on Governor Evers to consider this when reviewing this clemency petition.